Hello, good to have you back on our beautiful book review channel where we talk about things that help our growth and self-development. I'm happy to be your host once again. My name is Chioma Chukwubuike. I hope you're happy to be back. I'm glad to have you back. So today we shall be reviewing a new book. We had concluded in the last video the 7 habits of highly effective people. Please, if you haven't seen those videos, go back, and watch all 7 habits. It was really fun and, enlightening for those of us who did. So today we shall be talking about a Nigerian book, like I promised us, written by Elisha Mamman. It's titled The Business of Life. I read this book back in 2019 for the first time, and I promise you, you would love it. It's a mini book, but it's got stuff. It's got great stuffs in it. So let's ride. So I'm going to start out by reading the introductory part of the book so that it will give us, a little bit of picture. It's subtitled How to Approach Life. How you see life determines what you get from it. It is very important that you have the right perspective about life if you must live the life of your dreams. Many go through life with the wrong approach and as a result end up as casualties. This is a very correct statement because a lot of persons have, seen life wrongly, and only to discover when they are old that, the decisions I took were because of the things I thought life was about, and look where it has landed me. So it is important that we discover early what life really is and have a good perspective about life, which would help us. The author listed 3 ways life should be approached. First, he said life should be approached as a war. Second, that life should be approached as a game. Then thirdly, that life should be approached as a garden. So let's see why he thinks so. So talking about life as a war, said until you view life as a war, you will go through it casually and end up as a casualty. Casualty. Wow, big. Life is a war. To fight well, you must be a soldier who defends his territory. Every good will always be attacked, and whatever must survive needs to be defended. Wow, this is big. And it's very true. There is nothing that is successful that doesn't face challenges and external and internal wars. Sometimes the wars that we have to face are wars that happen like right inside of us. So I on this topic or subtopic, life as a war, I wrote down some things, and let me read it out for us before we discuss a little bit. So as a casualty, your life becomes a product of other people's actions. If you don't fight for it, anything can be handed to you. If you don't fight for victory, you have no right to expect it. Even those who say they believe in God fulfill certain conditions or play some certain roles before they can receive the supernatural help that they believe in. Men of actions are the people who act. You get, if you don't act, nothing will be handed to you. You will just, be at the receiving end, and anything can be handed to you. People who really become trendy in life are people who know what they want in life and go for it. We have to fight. You have to fight. There are no 2 ways about it. Life is a war that has to be fought by those who know what they want from it. So he continues, he says, you must define your territory and protect yourself from the enemy. To achieve this, you must be a soldier. Nothing unhealthy should sneak into your space. Nothing unhealthy. Negative energy, negative thoughts, anything unhealthy Defend all the virtue and good in your life. Become a soldier in defense of what is good in your life. You have to defend every good thing in your life, because there are people around you who are not even happy that you have what you have and want to take it from you. So you have to defend it. Defend your joy, defend your peace, defend your marriage, defend everything. Defend it with all you have. In Nigerian term, as in be the I know go Greek kind of person. I have to get what I want. I deserve it. I know it's mine. And of course, you know that these things have nothing to do with physical fights with people, like, you know, the Mortal Kombat. You can't afford to always have swollen eyes and all of those things. No, that's not what we mean. These fights, most of them happen in your mind. Most of them are seen in the way that you live your life, how organized you are, how task oriented you are, how you keep to the things that you said you're going to achieve, how determined you are. These are words, because I tell you, we've constantly faced resistance. We want to do stuff, but man, we're tired, man, we want to rest, we want to see movies, but there's a task that is undone that needs attention. You get, so these are the things that you have to fight, because 20-30 years down the line, oh God, when did I grow old? I also made another note. I said soldiers don't sleep, party or feast when there's war. There's always someone somewhere who for no reason is not cool with the fact that you know what you want out of life and will stop at nothing to crush your dreams. It is your job as a soldier to show them that you are not backing down or out anytime this century. So like in this lifetime, no, I'm not giving you what you want. I know what I want and I'm going for it. Say to them, bring it on. Do a good job at defending your territory. You'd be glad that you did. I mean, a lot of persons are even counting on us to achieve our dream. So next point is, life is a game. It's going to be a long read, so be patient. And the second perspective you should have about life is to view it as a game. Life is an entertaining activity that produces winners or losers. Life is a game. Life as a game requires you to play by the rules. Every game is governed by rules, and these rules determine how the game is to be played and how it can be won. If you want to be a winner in the game of life, you must learn to play by its rule. You must know the rules that govern life and play by them. Now, rules are principles on which behavior is based. They define how we act and to what extent we act. The purpose of laws or rules is simply to guide behavior. To win in life, you must behave in a certain way. It is important to remind you that just like you don't create the rules in a game, you don't create the rules of life. You simply learn them and live by them. This is something. So someone said that rules are rules and they respect nobody. Example, the law of gravity. So if you jump off a cliff, is it that you die or you sustain major injuries? So you have to just be a smart player, a good player. It means you have to take out time to study the rules that govern certain areas of life. If I want to be successful in a certain field, what are the things I need to do? If I want to excel in this part of my life, what are the things I need to do? We didn't start this life, so it means the people who started it and the creator had written down, laid out rules for how life should be lived. We just need to learn and apply. So the third point is, life is a garden. Who is in the garden? A little fine girl. That was on a lighter note. So this is the last of 3 perspectives you must have about life if you desire to live the life of your dreams. A garden is simply a piece of land where crops are grown. Your life is like a garden, and you are expected to grow specific results from your life. You cannot be jack of all trades and master of none. You have to be known for something. A gardener doesn't plant every kind of vegetable or, crop. Farmers are specific with the kind of things that they want to cultivate. So what is it you want to grow in your garden? You have to make that choice before you even till the soil. Very important. Your life is to produce by cultivation. But that's, I took it from the book, so I'm quoting the author now. So there's a saying, water the garden or water what you want to see grow. If you want to see love grow, water the seeds of love. If you want to see discipline, water those seeds. You cannot plant one thing and harvest another. It is anti-nature. It is anti-natural. In fact, if it happens to any farmer, they cry out, I didn't plant pepper. Why am I getting pepper? I planted cucumber. I planted strawberry. Why am I getting pineapples? You get, no farmer wants to come and be surprised. You get, so don't be surprised if you reap the things that you actually sow, because that is what you sow. And whether or not we are aware of it, we water intentionally or not. By doing something, you are watering. By not doing anything, you are also watering. So by the time everybody is, because sometimes harvest times happen together within a sect of people. Sometimes harvest times are, separate. So, but when is your time for harvest? Don't be surprised when you are reaping, because what you are reaping was or is what you sowed. Take note of that. The author even helped us by saying, understanding the law of sowing and reaping is very vital if you must succeed in life. You cannot get what you have not given. Just like a computer, if you feed your life with garbage, you will get garbage out. If you feed it with value, you will get value out. Life is a garden, and you must become a gardener who knows how to cultivate his land. Nobody's going to cultivate your land for you. Everybody is too busy trying to make something out of their lives. So you have to take responsibility for yourself and for your piece of land. Trust me, I've spoken with a few very successful people, and they all believe in the sowing and reaping principle. And if a certain principle has been confirmed by many people, oh God, it is true. It is true. In giving do we get. If you are waiting to get, you will never give. But if you want to get, the first law is to sow. We just have to sow intentionally if we want to see certain kind of results. Those who just get up and go do not amount to much in life. And I know that, it's not something we all want, because nobody wants to at the end of their lives not have anything worthwhile to say about themselves. You get, in the previous book we read, we talked about beginning with the end in mind. It is important that we take these things into consideration. So start today to sow the seeds that you want to receive, or the harvest that you want to receive. So today was just a bit of introduction on the book. I didn't want to bore us with so much. I like for us, to take it bit by bit, because I don't want us to miss out on anything as usual. So I am going to see us next time, same station. As I would hope that we would begin today to sow good seeds for our life. Don't forget, life is a war, life is a game, life is a garden. See you next time. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.